Okay, yeah, now it's live. So here in the car, it's moving. Because I have a YouTube channel, like where I make some tutorials how to draw kind of stuff.
Your own YouTube channel.
Yeah. It's hard to make videos so long time. It's like you make one video, it at least one day you need for this. So I find my life it's very easy. Just say hello, say bye bye. Okay, and this video ready. Okay, so just very simple to show idea. Так, so I make perspective grid. Так, some kind of this. So here's my 3 vanishing point. Так. I also already made two video with my wife in the car. Good. So this is like wide angle perspective grid. Так. Oops. Okay. My pants. Так. Okay, so now I have grid and it's just draw inside this grid. Так, let's see. It's like a little like a game. You have grid and now you need to draw stuff inside. Little old marker. I often draw in the shaking cars and stuff like that. Also, I use my YouTube channel to practice English. Because really, like, you need to talk something, always forget words. Так. Yeah, I have funny conversation last time with the artist in the Starbucks. He's tell me like it's hard in Taiwan to be artist. And like I say maybe compared to other place it's more easy. Because in Taiwan when no he mean like the artist is like you have a stable income and like good life being artist kind of, right, like a good money and stuff. And me, like I say, like is good in Taiwan because in the worst case you can be homeless and will be totally fine. You can just ask people for food and like they will give you food or money. So It's so funny, totally like different understanding of. No, Taiwan artist. No, yeah, because it's like so often like people say like, oh, like my parents don't let me to be artist because you cannot make money or something like this, right? I say yeah, it's kind of true. I mean, like I don't know, it's very hard to make money. Like you can be lucky or not lucky, but you're not doing this for money. You're not doing this because you was make business plan. Like I said, okay, where I go to study, I go to doctor, like I don't know, like fireman. Where is more money, kind of? No, like this. No, you go there because like you understand kind of what is this, and you want to make this thing because no, somebody need to do this, and in your case, like you must, no, like you need it. You really need it. That's all. Kind of you can. So it's like about will you happy or not, like in your life. So like because why you need money and job and everything, just to have a happy life, kind of, right? And if you will never happy in your job, so maybe you can risk and try like kind of do what you really interested in. No, this is kind of my point of view, right? And like I was kind of literally kind of homeless for 8 years. yeah, yeah, I was like just like leave my hometown and like I make some friends. They say okay, stay in my house, kind of. Sometimes no money for food, but always people who understand your situation. Because if you're not alcoholic, then it's very easy actually. It's kind of what I learned a lot from life, but being like this, like pursue my passion, kind of, right? It's I see like what is real life. Like I see real people, I see real places, and people always help each other. It's just like if it's a problem everywhere with tricky people who spoil everything because they always try to use people kindness like weakness, right? So if something somewhere for people, they will abuse it. They will use it against people. So I say like after my observation in Taiwan, like if I were like young guy like who really want to be artist and draw old every day instead of doing something else, I see it's very cool. Like it's a very cool brand. You can like literally say like you carry everywhere your pictures. You like drawing everywhere. Everybody will know you. Everybody will remember. You will become a legend in Taiwan. And you ask people, say like, "Oh, sorry, I don't have work because I only draw." So I don't have food now. Can you give me some food? If they understand and you are not a liar, of everybody will like very happy to help. And Taiwan people in general very not suspicious. I think those things, especially if you're somehow people will very fast will see you're real if you really do this ever. like you draw every day and stuff like that. Again, it's kind of interesting illusion about our world, as we even don't know how many stuff around us very interesting, magical, and we live in this fear and kind of boring ideas of what this really is. Because somebody tell you like, oh, you need to be famous to be an artist, or I don't know, to make money. Or if you're not make money, you are nobody. Or like you need to look like this. It's kind of like in people can kind of understand it's wrong and primitive, but when they really need to make decision based on their like deeper understanding, and they are afraid. Yeah, so they will keep doing what everybody do from their point of view. They think it's everybody doing this, and everybody think about everybody other, that everybody doing this, but it's actually maybe a very different tack. I need to draw picture maybe here, like okay, draw. So, and instead of thinking what everybody do, you just do what you think is important or necessary, and then you will see what happened, and you will see what is real life. Based on this experience. Because like I've been so many places and see so many people, like just because of this, because I decide to quit my job and be a full-time artist. So I discovered life, it's not like competition and hierarchy, like game with hierarchies, like who is on the top, who is boss, who is not boss, all this stuff, so stupid. Like for me, I find life is adventure, like in the books. So all this like stories in cartoons and the books became more real than all the stupid ideas about life when you see here every day from people who say like, oh, like it's like grown people's wisdom, like, oh, it's nothing interesting, it's nothing special. You need to know rules, you need to obey rules. Don't try to be different. All this nonsense. It's just lazy opinions. Somebody borrow from somebody else. Nobody really think about it. Today I make a YouTube philosophy tutorial. Oh, it's just like this also. Just my mind. Yeah, in this fairy tales and old folk stories kind of have this image of a dark forest, like a very very wild scape for forest, old nature. You like, oh, it's like guarantee you will die there. It's how people usually think about it. It's like it's crazy, go there alone without food, without anything, you will die. And they're not only because hard to survive, also because there is predators, they're like animals want to eat you, crazy people, criminals in this forest hiding from police and all stuff like that. So this image is not just idea for funny story, is idea, this is real life, and everybody actually standing in front of this forest. So somehow somebody like decide to go inside, somebody like even afraid to think about it. It's like, oh, I don't want to think, I'm living on a like near crazy forest where like crazy stuff happen, like nobody have idea why it's like this. It's just crazy. It's very dangerous, it's very crazy, but I don't want to think about it. It's the crazy stuff. So, and somebody just say like, I don't care, I want to look myself. What if all this is not true, or like I don't have anything to lose, I want to check, it's my life, I want to have my own opinions. Yeah, somebody of course can do it in a stupid way, but so often it's actually safe. It's just image idea of this thing is very cool. It's like this dark forest, and point is like when you start to work with this, like you go inside this forest, okay, you became a hero, you became like a character from a cartoon, and your life became like adventure. And this is so funny, it's something like what is everywhere, you hear it, but everybody look at this, no, like usually, right, like average point of view, people look at this as some attraction, like you watch this in a movie, you read this in the books, but it's not real. No, actually this is exactly about what is really happening. It's exactly like a long very old story about what people are doing. Actually, like almost like every day we go out from house. It's like this. We're like facing with this like narrative. We can be any of character which been told already. They all just illustration of real life. We've been inspired by real life. And actually, like if you watch story like movie or read book, which is not connected like this on this level to real life, when it's just like I don't know, just some funny characters running around, like they look fancy, they like this witch or warrior and all the stuff. They run around fighting and stuff, but it's not connected to these archetypes. It's not connected to symbol of real life and real people, decisions, behavior, all the stuff, which has been told so many times before. It was just like discovered and demonstrated to us in the stories. So if you watch story which is not kind of connected to this tradition, then it's totally nonsense. It's like if you watch like Miyazaki cartoon, for example, like this when she fly on witch, about little witch flying on a broom, like a delivery, Kiki delivery. Okay, he's like is full of this kind of thing. Is he know his story, like role of story is to show, like who are we, what is life, and like illustrate it, show like look. So this kind of I read his interview. He was telling like this witch, this magic, it's like a talent. So say people have talent, and like maybe like in some period of life, it's very easy to do what you do, like you drawing or singing. It's very easy, very natural. But then you grow up, maybe like you meet some problems in your life, or things start to change, and you lost this easy, like she in cartoon, she like before fly like if like it's something natural, right? But then she'll need to learn it again. So say this is how talent work. It's like in the childhood or in some period it can be like natural and easy, but then it's always you need to learn it. You need to learn it again, like you never know how to do it. So and this by learning it you need to like understand how it works, what is reason for this stuff. Yeah, so he follows this tradition of storytelling for some reason as a message about real life. And if we watch so many cartoons like which follow a picture of Miyazaki, like they use same kind of style, drawing style, they use similar characters like talking, flying witch or whatever, but they all not about life. They just like think about this like it's some funny story to relax and enjoy. So this is for me. It's like, oh my god, it's just not only for me. I tested on my wife. She also cannot watch it. It looks very cool, as many artists draw, but it's so so boring. And this is kind of also interesting thing, which is about Wale. Like most of people may think is nothing, but it can be everything. And we as specialist, let's say, like if we are artists, right? For us, it's important to really see what is what, like true meaning of these things. Like it should be for you like necessary and fundamental thing to be, kind of to exist. Так, here was. So you know, kind of people, they need these images. They need somebody to show them characters, who they can be, what can happen. Here. Difficult part to draw portraits, kind of. Так. Warm up. And I think this kind of homeless artist who really like draw all the time, he will like improve very fast. Like if he really like think about drawing, not about being famous or eat for free. Because it's also easy to just walking around and telling everybody you're an artist. Everybody like, oh, so cool, let's eat together. So it's like in the story, in a fairy tale, it will be a trap for artist, the hero who like want to become like he want to become great artist, master. He want to become master to save the world, but instead he became party guy who just walking around and eat food with everybody and telling he's artist. Or some bad businessman capture him to become his agent so he can draw some pretty pictures for rich people. Another trap. Who will save the world then? Yeah, so this fairy tale.
My car's in reverse.
Okay, I think this enough for some demonstration. Yeah, and after the race. Okay, so see you next time.